But first, back to you, Ginge.
Hey, waking up in Raleigh, North Carolina, they are preparing for a rainy 24 hours or so. Not the entire time, but certainly going to be getting it. They're right about average for into Virginia, parts of Florida and Georgia as well. Coastal mid-Atlantic. We'll be watching this through Thursday night. Your local weather in 30 seconds.
Every March, Jersey Mike's Day of Giving.
Prepping for a wet start to the holiday weekend in Southern California. 2 storms we're watching. The first through Los Angeles, 1 to 2 inches there, and up into some of the foothills, up to a ½ foot. Your local news and weather, by the way, they're coming up next.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota. Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota have a new free newsletter that starts today.
It's launching today. I'm super excited about it. It's called and with a been working.
Have a new free newsletter that starts today.
It's launching today. I'm super excited about it. It's called and with a been working on it for a long time. It is free directly to your inbox. You can go to my Instagram to sign up, and it's really helping people with the topics of perimenopause, menopause, and weight management nutrition, which is what I'm board certified in, dominating the health headlines today. And I think people have a lot of access to information. They don't oftentimes have the insight or analysis to interpret that information. So that's what I'm trying to do with the agenda.
And you're doing, it's clever, it's smart, it's free, and
That's
you can
right.
go to your Instagram to get it.
Thank
Okay,
you, my
time
dear.
for Pop News with Lara.
And now everybody can do what we do every day and say, hey, Jen, just one question. So you're all very, very lucky to have Jen. And some pop news. And it's a great day, everybody. We're going to start by talking Timmy.
I mean, and one of the nicest guys, too, when he comes
We
here.
love
Like,
having
the
him.
best.
I keep doing stories hoping that he's getting the message.
Good enough to say
Telepathy.
non-competes don't matter. I really love that.
Yeah.
That's strength.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Congratulations to you, Timothy. Come see us. Also this morning, it's really happy birthday to you, past and present. I love that.
Yeah, that's astrology working.
Whatever that means. And a delicious doubleheader as we head into baseball season. McDonald's announcing that starting later this year, customers will be able to buy fresh Krispy Kreme donuts at McDonald's locations around the country. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. We've got a preview. Look, everyone's so happy. This is what your morning could look like. A Krispy Kreme donut and a McDonald's McCafe coffee. Both Mickey D's and Krispy Kremes announcing the original glazed, the chocolate ice with sprinkles, and the chocolate icing with cream filling are the 3 flavors. Heading to participating McDonald's. Amazing, guys. Just to let you know, that is happening soon at possibly a Mickey D's near you. And then finally, I wanted to rush ahead so that we could get to our last story. I want you to meet a very special pooch from Philadelphia. Her name is Ginger Zee. Yeah, I said it. She's gorgeous, she's lovable, and she's up for adoption. This Ginger is a 6-year-old German Shepherd who loves getting hugs. She's super affectionate. Ginger was brought into the ACCT shelter in Philly earlier this month by an elderly couple who couldn't care for her any longer. So now our sweet Ginger needs us to help her find a new home. The shelter tells us lots of dogs come in with the name Ginger, so they added Z, naturally. ACCT Philly.
I have not met her, but I've met lots of dogs named Ginger. You know, I remember, like, even our neighbor had a dog named Ginger. I'd be like, what do you want? Because I come over, Ginger, Ginger.
Not enough room for another Ginger Z in
I'm Ginger too.
I'm mascot diva, and rescuing, and donuts, and donuts.
Thank you, Liz, and thank you, everybody. All right, so let's talk weather real quick. It's cold up in Minnesota. They've had accidents. They've had almost a foot of snow. Major deficit. Look at that. Still some 20 inches or so. That's the big thing. From home. I bet you are. That's the big thing. Now we're going to find out a little closer to home.
We're back now with our Game Changers series, introducing you to the next generation of women making a difference in the world. This morning, the 23-year-old on a mission to save lives and the medical device she created. This is 23-year-old Hannah Herbst. When she's not training for...
It's important to be a game changer because we can equip people to solve big problems.
Tighten strap above bleeding, then press inflate.
She created this FDA-registered medical device.
Accessibility to tourniquets is a huge problem for minimally trained people. So we thought, how can we solve this problem with a really simple solution?
And that's when her medical team helped her develop Auto TQ, an automated version of a tourniquet, a device used to stop the flow of blood from a severely bleeding extremity. Hannah first thought of the idea in 2018 after learning that a top cause of preventable death after trauma is uncontrolled bleeding.
Traumatic situations are inherently very stressful for everyone involved. So the idea is, how can we make a tourniquet that operates with just one button push?
And that's just how it works. The device is operated by pushing this button. While it inflates, verbal prompts walk you through next steps in caring for the injured.
Get medical help immediately.
And while it's made Miley, who served as advisor to Auto TQ, are also recognizing the device's potential.
When you apply a tourniquet, if you don't practice it with a regular basis, it's a skill set that people lose. And so to have something that an average person can apply with minimal to no training at all is a huge answer to saving trauma victims.
As a hand and upper extremity surgeon, I use this device in every day in my practice. Our limitation with surgery is bleeding, and Hannah's device has certainly put a stop to that.
And with over 2,000 years in use, the tourniquet continues to be a crucial life-saving tool.
I hope to see Auto TQ in a variety of settings. Anywhere you see a first aid kit or a defibrillator, I think Auto TQ should be there right next to it.
Hannah is a game changer because she is giving us a device that everyone can use, and it will save lives.
With this device, particularly with time, she could revolutionize in-office procedures.
And you guys, this device is being integrated on all the Gainesville, Florida emergency vehicles in the next few weeks. And Hannah hopes that can be integrated into all emergency vehicles around the country in the future. But what an amazing finding an issue and coming up with a solution, and not only just a tourniquet, but also instructs you and talks you through the next step, because a lot of people may freeze up if they don't get instructions. So just brilliant all the way through, and great job by Hannah.
Total game changer.
Without a doubt. Just like Ginger Zee.
How's your bracket?
It's busted. We're in the same pool. He's the commissioner, so.
And I'm at the bottom.
She's at the top.
Yes.
Not for long. Thanks, Trevor. Coming up, get ready for the solar. Yeah, geostormy on the West Coast. Look at this. This is from Oregon. It's a water spout that was sighted there over the ocean. I do want to tell you that Los Angeles, right, they've already had more than their annual average. And obviously, we're just in March. Now, they get whispers for flash flooding in Santa Barbara down to San Diego. But some of that makes its way all the way into Arizona. It's windy, too. Your local weather in 30 seconds.
What is Wi-Fi?
Today, but we're finally starting to dry out after a soggy one yesterday. Starting with sunshine.
Most advanced, safe, non-stick cookware.
Okay, everyone. Our mission is to provide complete, balanced nutrition for strength and energy.
Checking in on Kansas City, Missouri, because by the time the weekend ends and the weekday on Monday starts, you've got severe storms coming at you. That same storm from the West Coast blasts across Monday and Tuesday. Watch for damaging wind and even tornado possibilities in these areas. Coming up, the researcher who believes we can live well into our hundreds by just changing the way we eat. I'll be listening. And the Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Sheryl Crow is here performing live. Don't miss it. Also, your local news and weather are next.
She sure is. This ain't Texas. Woo! Yes! Texas hold up. Nice work, guys.
This is GMA.
This is GMA. Beyonce says Cowboy Carter took 5 years to produce. She says she was initially going to put it out during the pandemic, but the world, it was just too heavy at that time, so she took her time, and here it is. It's arrived. You can see more of Beyonce's journey into country music on Impact by Nightline's episode It's Beyonce Country, now streaming on Hulu, guys.
Thank you for doing all that hard work for us, Stephanie. We really appreciate it.
Anytime.
Okay, we turn now to the researcher who believes we can live well into our hundreds by changing the way we eat. Ariel Reshef joins us with that story. Good morning, Ariel.
Good morning to you, Rebecca. You know the longevity space is a crowded one, and researchers the world over have been on a constant quest to find the holy grail of health. Professor Walter Longo is one of them. He says that studying populations in his native Italy with its pocket of centenarians helped him formulate the regimen he believes can help people live to be over 100.
50. Thank you. Ginger, over to you.
I'm just thinking about tree rings. I'm like, haven't we studied those forever and we don't know about human cells? We've got a lot of work to do. Thank you, guys. All right, how about Boston? The umbrellas have been getting a workout because they're more than a half foot in, yes, dryer as we go into tomorrow morning. Let's get a check now a little closer to home.
Drying out here as well. We're well above average for rainfall so far this year, but we get a break.
Angeles, right? They've already Angeles, right? They've already Angeles, right? They've Angeles, right? They've already Angeles, right? They've Angeles, right? They've already.
Your local weather in 30 seconds. 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 Your local weather in 30 seconds.